Hey Harmonizers, welcome to this video with Callaway King, or King as I'm calling him. He's for the 2022 Thoroughbred Makeover, and we are doing something really unique. We are doing a no tools Liberty restart. Other than the tool of positive reinforcement, I am literally using nothing. There's no round pen, there's no halter, there's no whips, there's no ropes, there's no neck rope, there's literally nothing but me and a pouch full of cookies. But as you can see, I'm not holding a cookie in front of him and bribing him. I'm using it as positive reinforcement. So I'm only giving him a cookie after he's completed a task to help him understand that that's what he's supposed to do, or what I'd like him to do. So in the beginning, some rough bumps here, like here's him just kind of walking away from me after I was asking him to go around the pedestal. You can see he's just kind of ignoring me a little bit there, and had a little bit of discussion of trying to get his attention. And this is just kind of showing you some of our first sessions together. So at the time of doing this particular video, we've done 8 sessions, and I'm just kind of showing you guys a few clips from each of them. So this is kind of in the beginning here. You can actually see Elon and Alicia in the background there, and he's a little bit wanting to go back to his friends and being a little bit herd bound and wanting to be at the fence line and over with his buddies. So just having to try to get his attention and bring him back over to me. But if I move too quickly, he was actually pretty anxious and would kind of toss his head a little bit and could startle pretty easily. So I have to be pretty careful about that. Although it's been really cool to see him building trust over the last few sessions and getting a lot more confident, which is super awesome. Here's a little look at the first time that I went to put the mounting block over and just kind of stand up on the mounting block. And you can see he kind of brings his head up and gets a little bit worried and feels the need to walk away, which is one of the really awesome things about doing a Liberty restart is he has pure freedom to tell me when he's ready for something, and I have to use the right amount of assertiveness to say, could you please try, and yet not be too assertive that he gets overwhelmed and runs away, because he's literally not confined. I actually didn't even shut the gate for the first couple sessions, and the arena is pretty big, so he had lots of space to run away, and I don't have a whip or anything that I can go chasing after him with if he does run away. So it's really got to be me finding the right balance of saying, hey, can we please try this? Can we work on this a little bit, but not push him too hard that it's overwhelming and he runs away. So lots of kind of standing and being patient like I am here, allowing him time to process and just kind of think things through a little bit. And here's a little bit of kind of fast forwarding through that session and seeing where he kind of finished off with that mounting block. You can see I've got my little portable step stool there, and we were able to progress to him understanding that I could step on the mounting block and lean over him, and he could get a cookie from the opposite side. The cookies are great because they really speed training, and I'm just using roughage cubes, which are basically kind of like a condensed hay cube with vitamins and minerals in it. So they're low sugar, they're pretty healthy for them, and they're easy to get and easy to use, and they're a good size for them to use. Here doing a little bit of my hopping and just kind of getting him used to that idea of me being on both sides of him. You can see a little jumping there when I came around. He wasn't sure what I was doing. But as I work with him, he's starting to get more and more confident with me. He's realizing that I'm not intending to hurt him or anything like that. So we don't really see him do that jumpy behavior really anymore. It's gotten so much better. And in 8 sessions, we've been able to progress to his first ever ride. So I want to show you guys, this was session 6, and this was me just going to sit on his back for the first time. So I did a fair bit of giving him the cookie over his neck and kind of using my leg, and then I just thought I'd sit on him, and he was about to kind of take off and run away and was telling me that he wasn't ready. So I don't get mad at him or anything like that. I just stop, regroup, ask him to come back over to me, and we just kind of give it another go and slow down and work on it and progress. I'll show you guys a little bit of that here, of just bringing him up to the mounting block again and wanting to regroup and help him figure out that it's going to be okay. So I do a little bit of just kind of giving him that cookie again, trying to be super successful, show him that this is going to be a good experience. Here's my leg coming over, offering him the cookies again, rubbing him. And for horses that have trouble at the mounting block, this is in general is a really good exercise of patience and positive reinforcement to help them get a lot more confident with that. Here's me putting my leg over over him again, and him getting a little bit worried about that, and just having to kind of work through that, asking him to come forward again. So it takes a fair bit of repetition and being really clear about what I want. And if he's not doing what I want, not getting upset with him, but instead just guiding him forward and trying to clarify and show him the answer. So there I did a really quick on and off mount just to kind of show him that it's not going to be the end of the world, and progressing. And then here's kind of fast forward to session 7 now. So session 7, I decided to put the bareback pad on him. It's not a tool of confinement or anything like that. I put it on to help make sure that his back would be comfortable, because he's young and he's off the racetrack, and so sometimes their backs are kind of weak and they're not used to somebody sitting on them. So I thought if this will help him be more comfortable, then we'll put that on him. So you can see a combination of that with me working on being slow and patient. He's now fully accepted me sitting on him during session 7, which is super exciting. And I'll show you guys the little dismount here. So that was really exciting that I could sit there. Big improvement. And then this is session 8 now. We're starting to work on our first few steps of trot, which was pretty exciting to start to add in a little bit of speed and manage that energy a little bit, of energy up and energy down, which is pretty exciting. And then we were able to have our first ride. So this is our first ever ride together, starting to communicate with him. Here's me asking for him to back up. So giving me my first little steps of back up, which means that he's calm enough to understand and kind of take direction from me. And we're using no ropes, not even a neck rope on him. And you can see totally open arena. He's not confined into a small round pen or anything like that. And then we're going to go off for our first walk around and start with a little bit of steering. So this is really exciting stuff. I'm filming all of these sessions as part of the OTTB Liberty Restart. So you can find that on the Harmony Horsemanship Academy, and pretty exciting. I'm filming all of these sessions to just really help gain his confidence and grow our partnership, and just kind of transform the relationship and really just explore what's possible between a horse and a human. So really trying to show you guys that you can do more with less. Hope you guys are enjoying following this journey, and I can't wait to share more updates. Thanks for watching, guys.